What's up, Vikings Nation? Training camp has officially started, and the highlight reel catches are starting to pile up. We have a battle between the number 2 and number 3 receivers. Well, actually, it's who's going to get the number 2 spot. Is it going to be KJ Osborn, who's been with the team for a couple of years? Or is it going to be newly selected rookie Jordan Addison? These two are battling it out right now in training camp. There are obviously other battles happening. But yesterday, these two made some highlight reel catches. So let's dive right into it. Training camp is officially underway at the Twin Cities Orthopedics Performance Center. And that means that there are highlights for Minnesota Vikings fans to finally take in. Football is officially back, baby. I'm pumped. I can't wait to see more reels come from training camp. Even though it really doesn't mean too much, it's still kind of cool to get back in the groove of things, right? Now, specifically, yesterday there were a pair of highlight reel catches from the two guys that appear to be competing for the number 2 wide receiver spot. So let's take a look at Jordan Addison's catch, and then let's take a look at KJ Osborn's catch. Both of these really, really promising. I can't wait to see what happens this season. So here's Jordan Addison. Look at this. Boom. Nice little catch there. Dives out forward, gets that nice ball from Kirk Cousins. Basically between two defenders, making it look somewhat easy. I like the effort here. Here's KJ Osborn's between 3 Vikings defenders, showing that he still has what it takes to be a top receiver. Look at this. Nice little bomb. Boom. Right between Harrison Smith, 2 corners there. Absolutely phenomenal catch from KJ Osborn. I look forward to seeing both of these guys in the season, see what they can kind of bring to the team. I don't care who gets the number 2 spot. I think both these guys are going to show us that they're very capable of doing phenomenal things on the football field, kind of taking some of that pressure off of Justin Jefferson, which is exactly what we need. Justin Jefferson, a rising star, basically the best wide receiver in the National Football League, needs less pressure on him. So if KJ Osborn and Jordan Addison can step up, I really don't care who takes that number 2 spot at this point in time. Look, it's Justin Jefferson, number 1. TJ Hockenson, number 2 target for Kirk Cousins. Jordan Addison, KJ Osborn will kind of be that little, that third target. Who's going to be open? Who wants to make a play? I think both these guys are capable of making massive plays this season. They both have separation speed. They both, basically want to make some noise. Okay, they want to make a point that they're here to stay and that they're going to be one of the top receivers in the NFL. If it were me, looking from outside looking in, I think our wide receiver core, counting TJ Hockenson at tight end, is probably one of, if not the best in the National Football League. Now, maybe that's because I'm biased, but I think these guys can show us why we're going to be an explosive offense this year and why we're going to put up multiple points. Okay, let's kind of run away with things here. Let's score early and often. Let's pound it down their throat, and then, hey, let's win the ball game. Let's not have these, fourth quarter comeback drives where we have to win it on this drive, blah, blah, blah. No. No more heart attacks, okay? Let's just beat them down, okay? We need to take away the opponent from the game. Now, let's finish it off with saying, yeah, okay, it's training camp. I know these guys are in shorts and T-shirts and that sort of thing, no pads yet. So they're going to make these types of catches, okay, when they're not going to be getting hit. But these sort of highlights are pretty great to see because, well, we haven't seen anything relating to the Vikings in about 6 months or so. It's been a pretty rough offseason, okay? Nothing really to talk about, nothing to dive into. Nobody was really interested because it was time to kind of just take a breather. But now that football's back and these highlight reels coming in, it makes us a little bit more excited to watch Vikings football and just football in general, okay? Now, the competition for spots on the wide receiver depth chart is going to be a good one for the Purple for the next few weeks. In addition to Osborn and Addison, second-year receiver Jalen Nailor has been getting some pretty rave reviews early on, taking snaps with the 2s and stuff. I think he's kind of mixed it in with the 1s a little bit, maybe not yet, but he probably will today. But he saw some time toward the end of the last season during game time and was a dynamic playmaker at Michigan State. So we'll see if he can make some sort of jump from year 1 to year 2 that KJ Osborn made. Jalen Nailor, I think he is fantastic at what he does. Again, breakaway speed, that type of guy that will come in there on third down to maybe take the top off defenses or take that pressure away from Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, KJ Osborn, or TJ Hockenson and kind of make the defenders make a decision there. So Jalen Nailor, if you add him into the mix, would be fantastic as well. But this battle at wide receiver is a fantastic one. I honestly, the 1, 2, and 3 are going to be locked up. It's Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, KJ Osborn. Behind them, you obviously have Jalen Naylor, who we just talked about, year 2 in the NFL. Then you got Jalen Reagor, who, well, since being drafted has not really been a bust, but I mean, kind of been a bust. Hasn't been great. He's mainly a punt returner guy, drops a lot of passes, very inconsistent, not on the same page with Kirk Cousins. I'm hoping he can make that leap to kind of get on the same page, all right, and make some plays when we need him to make plays. Otherwise, you're looking at Brandon Powell, Blake Prohl, and some other guys there as well. But as of right now, we have no idea who's going to take that number 2 spot, but the battle is starting to heat up because training camp is officially underway. You guys can let me know in the comments below who wins the number 2 spot at wide receiver, KJ Osborn or Jordan Addison. Let me know in those comments. Also, drop a like and subscribe to the channel. It would be much appreciated. Have a great rest of your night, folks, and Skol Vikes.